Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting BillKeyz Wednesday commentary. Let's do this. Hi, how's it going? Yes, so these gonna be basically my top games. I'm gonna give you a top 3 of 2017. These are the ones that I have played. All the games I played in 2017, they came out in 2017. And then I'm going to give you my game of the year that I played, and then the one that I think's going to win game of the year. So, let's do this. Okay, so let me go over these lists. I got a list. It's a paper. It's a piece of paper. So, truthfully, what I'm going to tell you, I've bought Call of Duty W2. But I have bought it, came out in 2017, I take that one out the list, because in reality, I love that game. And I really don't consider that a game that I judge for Game of the Year. That is kind of just a staple that I buy, and we're going to move forward from that. So, let's go over the list. First, we're going to talk about Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. Great game. There's goods and bads about it, but that is one of the games that I bought this year. Next game I bought this year was Horizon Zero Dawn. Another great game. Next game I have is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I bought that for my son. It was the only game at the time for the Switch. We've played it. We love to play it. It is a good game. There is some pros and some cons, but that game is not for me. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Awesome game. Really, really like it. It's overall it's just fun, man. I don't know how to explain it other than that. And that's what I really rate games for. I do get immersed into a story, but I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to put a good story these days. Some people think they can do it, and some people have different arguments about what's good, what's not. But overall, it's hard to get a good story. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch. Now, I don't know if it came out for any other platform, but I bought it for the Switch. Love the Mario Kart. Me and my son, we played that more than Zelda. Loved it. I'm going to say this game wrong because Miles corrected me. Nasho. It's the one that's like Dark Souls 3, but it's hard. Didn't really like that game. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. I did like that game, but it had a lot of bad things in it. If it didn't have that you got to be a sniper and it would go in slow motion, it was horrible. Like, there was glitches, bugs. Oh my god, it was horrible. Really, really bad. Injustice 2. Love that game. Speaking of a great story, to me it was a great story. I'm sure DC fans, I don't know. I really like to know what you guys think. I love the story. To be able to go Batman or Superman. I love Swamp Thing, so that really helped. The Blue Beetle. Those are two of my favorite characters. So I really did like that. So hopefully Injustice 3 comes, and let's try to focus on some of the other characters. You know, like maybe Superman, Batman, push them to the side and move forward from that. So it's called Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. Sorry, Dead by Daylight. Well, I can't say that. I don't know. I just finished playing this game a little bit. I still got to record some footage of it. But that game is awesome. It's a lot better than I thought. I would say the most underrated game of this year, in my opinion. It's just cool to run around and you stalking people. It's a different type of game for me. I'm not used to. For me, some people like those games. But for me, it's just a different type of game. Totally different. And Prey. I did play Prey. It's down here, actually, if you can't see it. Prey is not for me. It's really hard. I don't like really hard games. So, my top 3 that I played this year. You know, I'm going to be honest. I would have to I'd probably put Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at number 3. Because it's fun, it's kind of repetitive, but you could play it over and over. And anything I could play with my son, and we have a great time, it's awesome. I mean, I could sit there and play for hours. Anytime you come ask me, yeah, you want to play Mario Kart? We go play, and we have a good time with it. And best thing, you can play it on the go. He comes in here and he plays while I'm playing games, and it's just great. I don't know, it's just fun. Probably number 2 is Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, in this day and age, it is hard to make a game with a new story. that doesn't piggyback off of like Resident Evil, God of War, The Witcher. Not to say The Witcher 3 wasn't good, but it's still, the third one. The third one's the one that really draws the line. So Horizon Zero Dawn is really a beautiful game, iconic. What's bad about that game is it won't win any type of Game of the Year. It's maybe most original game or new title game that's come out of Game of the Year, but it's not going to get beat by Zelda. You know, it's just not. It's Zelda's just better. People love Zelda. I don't want to go a rant on about Zelda, but they love the Zelda. So number one for me was Ghost Recon Wildlands. Honestly, I love it. I'm a military shooter kind of guy. I go around. I can play a game for hours. It's simple things to do, but yet there's a story to do, and I still didn't beat it. I should have beat it. Some people play these games and beat the crap out of it within the first week. It is really crazy how they do that. But that's my number one. I would say that would win Game of the Year for me. Just because I didn't get to finish Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 is probably good, and it's close. It's probably my number 4 on this list. But I just got scared. I couldn't play it. I'm sorry. So, that's my top 3. I do think that... I don't think Ghost Recon Wildlands should win Game of the Year. That's my top 3. Truthfully, out of this list, I think Horizon Zero Dawn should win Game of the Year, me personally. There's probably, I know there's Persona 5, and there's all these, I'm talking about the games that I play that I can tell you, hey, I think this should win Game of the Year. Now, Zelda's going to win a lot of categories, and I understand why, but then I don't understand why. But it's just because they finally made, it's an iconic name. There's so many people that love Zelda, and I'm not mad at that, but we've seen it before. To me, it'll never be the one for the Super Nintendo one, Link to the Past. It'll never be that game. It can never, it's hard to beat, that is the standard. That is hard to beat that game. So if it doesn't have, sort of like for Horizon Zero Dawn, it doesn't have the Zelda name, so it doesn't have to live up to any expectation. So when you play it, you're like, wow, this is cool. And fighting a T-Rex, it's the mother effing T-Rex, by the way. I should play that clip. I think that should be Game of the Year, at least win some categories. But I would really like to know what's your top games that you played this year and your top games that you didn't play this year, and then what is your Game of the Years for 2017? That's what I'd like to know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching another BillKeyz video. And just remember guys, there's all different types of videos here. Video games, product reviews, box openings, all different types of things like that. Some of the games we are playing this year is Far Cry 5, Call of Duty W2, the new Spider-Man game, and don't forget there's a Patreon out there if you'd like to contribute to that. We thank you. And like I always say, my name is BillKeyz, and you guys out there, have a great and wonderful day.